Felix, for someone you've worked with a lot of teams, obviously you're Irish and now you're a Springbok. I read something, former Ireland hooker said, Bernard Jackson said, the Springbok team is 15 points better than any team in the world, and they've got a monster mentality. What makes the Springbok team so special? As an outsider coming in, what's your experience been?
No, I mean, yeah, that's nice words from Bernard, but obviously, we often say it that there's every week, and whether we come off the back of a win or a loss, and or a good performance or a poor performance, there's people on the outside that will say something. Sometimes it's complimentary like that, and sometimes it mightn't be as nice. And we always try to stay in what we say is our reality, and we try to stay, keep that as close to the truth as we possibly can. And we do that through being honest with each other, and trying to not get too far ahead of ourselves, and not get too low either when things don't go our way. Your second question, what it's like to be in this team, you can't really describe it. Words don't really do it justice. This last 2 weeks has probably been a really good example of how tight the team is, particularly in adversity when there's yellow cards, red cards. And if you could what nobody can really see is what's happening at halftime or down on the bench, and the guys who aren't even involved, who are surely disappointed that they're not getting to play in the Stade de France or play against in an amazing stadium like the Juventus Stadium against a really strong Italian team, and how they were helping their fellow teammates and guys who they're competing with to want to play in that position, how they are the people coming up with the plans at half time to try and find solutions for us, and it's not there's no fakeness in it, it's real. So that's probably the specialness, if that's the word, but you can't really describe it.